Yes, my people, I agree to now on a day. Yes, PSG don't gonna break the Gunner screen guard for inside Arsenal backyard, will be Emirates Stadium. And this one, our live match reaction. I say make I officially welcome you to this match reaction. I know say Arsenal fans right now, their body no go to sweet them at all because then they expect say for this first leg for inside their backyard, will be Emirates Stadium, that they expect to beat Luis Enrique men for inside their backyard, just the way they take beat Real Madrid for inside their backyard. For football, a lot of times when you think say 1+1 or 2, 1+1 equal to 4, or if equal to 5. I deal with Organic Kinzo inside the building for this live match reaction. Organic, I greet you, Organic. How your body?
I've already declared, so thanks to God, I did go.
Organic, good. But we know say Arsenal fans don't be the result where we expect we see today. But we will give credit to this PSG team. They be the deserved winners with how they take show up for that first half. The first 23 minutes, it can't be like saying our village people they press Arsenal the way they take the press Arsenal for that first 23 minutes. Arsenal percentage now about 33% for that first 20 minutes or so. But Organic Kinzo, how you see that first half performance from PSG? Maybe they dissect small, before we go enter the entire game and all. But if you just join us, tell us what you think about the performance from PSG and also the performance from Arsenal today. But Organic, how you see the first half performance from PSG today?
The performance was superb. In fact, they even threw away their chances.
True.
Which goes down to say they no get attacker. And the ability, yes, the tries off 9, but I would think we talk about because if they have a point man as an attacker, it goes for many. Before Arsenal
Yeah.
for recover themselves, it goes for the reach like approximately 2 goals or more. You understand?
Mm.
They dominated the first 20 something minutes before Arsenal go fit, be able to gain their set back. They got
Build
the
back,
goal.
yes.
They tried to control the game, even when Arsenal pressed them. They made it. They made it so difficult
Very
for Saka
difficult for Arsenal.
to
Mm.
have a 1v1
Mm. Nuno
with a
Mendes.
Mendes. They were always pocketing either Fabian Rios
Ruiz. Oh,
or
Carakelia.
Vitinha or Kvratsskhelia for that place to make sure say they double up Saka.
Osaka.
Then from the left wing, Martinelli had little chances to bring the balls into the 18. He brought some into the 18. He gave Hakimi a yellow card, which Hakimi, if he missed the final, dies if they go through. But it
Mm.
gets down to when this guy they bring the ball inside the 18, who go attack the ball
Mm.
was one of the advantage when um, PSG gets because
Mm.
apart from really the set piece when Arsenal to oppress them,
Yes, give them Wahala.
if they take Arsenal players to the wings, nobody they attack the ball from inside the 18
The
yard
18.
box.
Mm.
Which Arsenal go guys drive the ball back to the midfielders, trying to work something else, trying to pocket balls and stuffs like that. It was a nice game to watch, and it was a tactical game because
Mm.
these two teams they play without his top 9, and they gave us the
Yes.
best game to watch for the both of them. It's just that say Arsenal say had chances, Ryan's made saves. It's just that I think
Don't
Donnarumma
mm.
saved not many
It
pass,
makes
but
it exactly. Now it make more
not
saves.
many
So
pass.
So
But
if I want to come in here, Organic, if I want to come in here, from me, I think say Donnarumma are one of the most important players so far for this PSG UEFA Champions League campaign. Just like what you talk about him saves, and if you look him done they make this good number of saves. They come from the knockout stage, so they make sure say they continue to do for inside this team. Against Aston Villa, just about a couple of 1 week or 2 weeks ago, we see the kind of won't get saves, them winning save to keep them inside the tie before the Aston Villa round. Now also the same thing. So credit also to Donnarumma, like you talk. Also credit to David Raya with the kind of Ogbonge saves then when he make. But again, one area where I like make we talk about. You talk say both teams they play in a very tactical and very pretty much similar fashion because they know they play with a natural number 9. Now later on, PSG can bring what's it be name? Goncalo Ramos
Ramos.
for inside the second half will be natural number 9. So, but how you see the way PSG is set up in terms of that their high press for the first half, how they make them very difficult for Arsenal to pass the ball out from the back, because we know say one thing we Arsenal they use they defeat teams. Now when they invite you come into their half, they use that they are passing out from the back. You know if it press them, you know if you know if you beat them, if they fit escape when you try to press them high, they go fit get the chances to score you. But the way PSG set up for that first, about first 15-20 minutes, they make them very difficult from Arsenal to fit bring the ball out. And if you notice, Arsenal call they play more long ball out, like we they see them, like unlike we know they see them, they do more often. But how you see that tactical switch and that tactical battle? Because for people where they follow us for the different social media platform, I put out a video today where I be they talk about the tactical battle between Luis Enrique and Mikel Arteta. But how you see that tactical switch for the first 15-20 minutes from PSG to the organic?
Um, the thing I say, even all through the game, it's just that
Mm,
say the home advantage later count for Arsenal, and when they make the right move, they'll try carry the fans along with them. But the first 15 minutes to 23 minutes of the game, PSG was able to read the game.
mm.
Within that time, one or two times, Arsenal break through their press.
Yes, one or
But
two
the
occasions.
thing I say, that Joao Neves, when they go test time, I think that boy take drugs. He
Yeah, the guy's
he he
stamina, the guy's stamina level no be here.
Yes, his returning ability really make difficult for Arsenal, because when you beat
You
that their press,
and,
when you beat
and make I
that their
just add
press,
small Maggie to wait till they talk about Joao Neves organic. You know, say he make a lot of vital tackle for them. That one when he make
yes,
for 18
inside
for
the
that
3 yard
place to
box,
deny
the
Mikel Merino.
the one he make for front of the 18 between him and Saka when Saka won't load the ball.
Yes, waiting come
That
on the
now
ball
the
for Saka
return,
leg.
that the extra advantage when they get for that midfield. So
Mm,
when Arsenal opened the game, yes, Arsenal had few chances. Even was his name, they were towards
Martinelli,
second half
Trossard.
of the game. Trossard
Mm,
was able to hold the ball 2 to 3 times to hold the ball. But when you beat that line, the way they would take pursue you from back, go be like for say you and they get problem before trying to win the ball. They believe in their strength. Do they get me? The man no say tactical work and all that, in get pacey players and all that. So he
mm,
worked on the pacey players and the rest. And we'll commend them. We'll commend Ateta to going up for the first half, second half returning, trying to calm the game, trying to detect the game. Even while trying to detect the game, there were before 80 minutes of the game,
mm.
Arsenal was actually detecting the game, not that they were really dominating the game, like maybe possession was that PSG 30, Arsenal
Yeah,
60
yeah.
something. No, but it was a little bit of edge, like we go say 50 something, 42. Arsenal was really detecting the game, but one of the advantage when they already had a goal already, they scored early,
True.
so they
Mm.
were playing on a counter formation.
They
And
can't
one
control
of
the second half.
the disadvantage when Arsenal get are not getting bench,
Mm.
because
It
at about
really
70
affect
minutes,
the team well today.
yes, at about 70 minutes of the game, uh, PSG don't already tired. They were not trying to.
And PSG don't they make changes. They don't bring attacker. They don't bring winger.
They don't bring attacker,
Arsenal we can't they
but
even they
we
find goal. They don't get who to bring. They can't they bring in defender.
why they bring in why they bring in Gonzalo Ramos. The
Mm.
way Salibati oppress Bukola Abi Bukali for that place, they just don't say this guy no go count for the attacking position. Let's bring in a natural number 9,
Number
and
9.
let's pull out Udoe from the game, and let's see how we can be able to control the game and all that. But it was a nice. I know we talk say Arteta got it wrong. Arteta got it
Mm.
right. It was a good midfield battle,
Mm.
but the lack of Saka, the lack of party for
Partey.
the midfield show,
The
because
show where.
the goal when they score, and Dana had a fit dominate the first half. Dembele was coming to the midfield to pick the ball, and when he comes to the midfield to pick the
Nobody
ball,
there to track him.
there is no that identical DM when he go push him come
Mm.
out from position. So the goal when they score, it was from the midfield. He picked the ball from the midfield freely, carry the ball, turn the ball, face Arsenal 18 yard box. There was nobody to mark him. Push the ball, take the ball side. Another thing again, that position when he loads the ball from, so Saka supposed to be there. I said Saka, Partey is supposed to be there.
Yeah,
If there is a
exactly.
party in the game, Partey is supposed to be in front of that 18, trying to
Mm.
defend the two, trying
Trying
to
to
help
block the ball for there.
the two DM, the two
Mm.
defensive midfield, the two defenders, trying to be in between the two defenders to detect the balls they come to intercept and the rest. But Moreno and Rice, I don't know how they set them up. I don't really think that
Mm.
Arteta played a natural DM, because if he played a natural DM, there would have been a player there to do. And
To mark Dembele.
the first 23 minutes of the game, Dembele keep on doing the thing. So it was
Mm.
difficult for Arsenal to even play out, to even, like, it was confusing. After 25 minutes or so, Arsenal now understand that this is what Dembele they do, more cancel am from the midfield. So the moment they cancel Dembele from the midfield, those their open play of chipping the ball, beating Arsenal's
Knock
press,
on the day
not can
again.
really work again. So they were
Mm.
now taking the balls to the wing, which was not helping Arsenal to settle down and fix them and mark them. So for me, it's a nice tactical game from both coaches. This
Mm.
is what we call game of football. Both of
Mm.
them got it right, and it's just
No be
that
lie.
one had a better luck. So
Mm.
that was it.
So, but Oga Lati, how greet
One,
you? How body now? How body, my brother?
my bro, I thank
How your
you.
body
My
they do
body
you
no
as
deal.
Arsenal fan?
My body no deal. I no go lie give you my oga. My body no deal.
Yeah, tell us what
I
you see from the match.
point of observation. Point of
Mm.
observation to organic. No be one just add a better luck. One add a better player tonight. It is
Mm.
better player. It is just a point of observation. I can't correct you. Shey you get boss. It is like one had a better player than the other. Trust me. I don't want to talk about a fully fit Arsenal team will beat this PSG. Trust me. Yes, Harvard lose a lot of balls. Gabriel Jesus is not really good, and Gabriel Magalhaes. In fact, if we had just Pate and Calafiori, if we have been lucky enough to have just Partey and Calafiori in this match tonight, trust me, we'll be finishing this match at least maybe 3-1. We
Mm.
had no player on this pitch. We had no players bench players. We had
No
nobody.
player for bench. No player
Trust
for
me,
bench when the coach feel bring in to come
trust
change the
me.
game.
Trust me, if it was Arsenal that was
See,
leading them one
Oga
goal to
Lati,
nil.
Oga Lati as Arsenal fan, you no wonder also why the coach put some more faith in Ethan Nwaneri to bring him on for the game more earlier than when he bring him on, because at that point we know say
Yes,
Arsenal
yes,
needed something different. They needed that spark.
yes,
They need that player we go
yes,
come,
yes,
we go carry ball,
yes.
drive small, fit take
Yes,
shots when he gets into position. But
I
what do
was
you think
literally,
about the time when? Yeah, go ahead.
I was literally coming to that. I was literally
Mm,
coming to that. Reason being that, you see, it is very, very hard. It is very, very hard for coach to take a very risky decision. It is
mm.
a very hard thing for him. You know, we all believe Odegaard is now Odegaard.
Baba Odegaard no play. Odegaard
That
no
is
play anything for this match. Odegaard na passenger. Passenger now Odegaard be for this
that is
match.
that
Passenger.
that is the same statement. That is the same statement I'm trying to make. Odegaard
Mm.
is now Odegaard. Odegaard, that is buying.
He
He's
dey gba.
buying like he's not even we yes, he dey gba. Thank you very much. I believe you would have understand what I'm trying to say. He's now Odegaard, not Odegaard anymore. Like, the reason being that we all know that for our midfield to thrive, it is always from Odegaard. And if it is now striving, like if it is lapsing a lot of key passes, it is always from
Mm,
Odegaard. And this guy
mm,
has been so weak. Like, his decision His ball
See,
playing,
but
his
now,
passes,
Oga
his
Lati, talking
shot,
about this
his
Odegaard situation, talking about the Odegaard situation, this it still brings us down to the time when Mikel Arteta to bring in Itawaneri today. Yes, PSG are the better side, but we need to look at the areas when just maybe they forfeit do things differently. In my opinion, with the way Odegaard they play, I think said the coach for don't come out Odegaard. Say for the match, bring in Itawaneri. Say Itawaneri once you give him the ball, he go run at players. If he dead dangerous position, he go shoot. So for me, I don't think say keeping Odegaard that longer for inside the game, it
Oga
really add
Akpos,
any value to the game, in my
Oga
opinion.
Akpos,
Mm.
Oga Akpos. Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is
Make
that
I
is
make, make,
what
make I get your thoughts.
everybody would think. That
Mm.
Yes, that is what everybody would think literally. But trust me, it is a very hard thing, a very very hard thing for a
My
coach
brother,
to
for
do.
for for football, we know say sometimes coaches need to take some risk. I agree. Say okay, if they want play, I'm safe. Say okay, Odegaard now the
Exactly,
more experienced guy, now a captain and all that. But
exactly.
sometimes when the
He
thing they
might see that.
obvious for your
He might
front,
see
when it they obvious for your
that.
front, sometimes that be why coaches need to take some of these risks. If you work out well, you go get praise. If you don't work out well, you understand. If you don't work out well, you go get criticism. People go criticize you, say, "Guy, which kind of decision you do?" But
Sure,
I think say
sure.
this season we don't see that more conservativeness for Mikel Arteta. That want take risk. That risk averse. Want take risk for the kind of decision. Him the always the one play and save. Because today I think that just maybe if he bring in Etawaneri a little bit earlier, maybe Arsenal for get a goal, or maybe Arsenal for concede. You understand? Now two ways. Now two ways the thing can either it go work out or it no go work out for you. But organic, how you see this matter where they talk about
One,
bringing in Etawaneri a little bit earlier than when the coach take bring up, because Odegaard for me, Odegaard no effect this game. Odegaard no contribute anything for this match. Organic, make I get your thoughts too. Organic, you dey hear us? Like say organic
I
no day
think
with
I
us
think
right now. You go
is not active.
yeah. So but Ogalati, you agree with me? Say,
I would like to come in.
yeah, coming.
It would have been very perfect if it was a like a 80-minute sub. Are you with me,
Mm.
sir? It would have been
Yeah,
very
I did with you.
perfect
I did
if
with
it
you.
was if it was 80-minute sub. We won't be able to blame you for that. But 90 minutes, you are now thinking of removing Odegaard at 90. For God's sake. For like even with the little time Waneri had in that match, if not for if not for Martinelli that was at the
Martinelli, we
position
rush go play a
was at
shot there.
the position
Mm.
where Waneri passed the ball to him. Waneri, that was his trademark goal. That
Mm.
position that Waneri was his trademark goal. Yes, we might say that okay, fine. There were three defenders that like they were towing on him at that point.
With the
But if
Markham.
that ball mistakenly passed those people and get to Donnarumma's place, that ball go enter post. And aside from that, if that guy has been in the match earlier than that time that Arteta put him in, I'm very sure he would have seen one or two or three chances like that he
Mm.
would have converted. That is the main reason why I've always been saying it. Arteta is a very good coach, but he stopped his learning procedure from Guardiola when he's supposed to know about risk taking.
Mm.
Guardiola na risk taker. Why didn't you learn
Mm.
that from him?
Well,
Why?
well, you
Guardiola
see,
been use
Ogalati, me, I totally agree with that one where you they talk, because if you remember when Odegaard injured at one part of this season, Mikel Arteta tried different midfield combination for that number 10 role. You remember I say
it
give
was
this
not
boy
working.
opportunity to play for the
It
league,
was
but
not working
every
until
time when you play the boy,
yes.
every time when you play the boy for League Cup games, Etawaneri go they perform. Either he go score goal, or he
Sure,
go contribute, or he go give
sure.
assist. So for me, I don't understand these permanent shirts when Odegaard they continue to get, even if say they perform. My own opinion be say, okay, yes, good thing
Balls
say you
are
start
pause.
Odegaard, nine be your skipper, nine be your experienced player, nine be the player where you look up to say, okay, to create magic for the midfield. But when they work, at least give some other people more opportunity to see what thing they go do. That time when he really puts it and Waneri, the team pay me well personally. I dey expect just like you talk, maybe at least 10 between 10 and 15 minutes to go. You're supposed to bring in the boy to try to do something because Odegaard for me today, this is not one of a poor game. And also, make we also talk about Gabriel Martinelli. How you see Gabriel Martinelli performance for this game? Because in my opinion, if na a player will get the same quality and level of finishing like Saka and I did for that place, I think say Arsenal forget a goal today because that chance from Gabriel Martinelli is supposed to put him for the far corner. Yes, fantastic save from Donnarumma, but a better player with better finishing ability go do so much better there if he put the ball in the back of the net. To me, I think say this season, in my opinion, to me, this time be the last season where a player like Martinelli go be a starter for this Arsenal team. Martinelli, for me, at best, making a day for bench, making they come for second half because to the start, when you need them to show up, they show up. Today, if to say maybe now another player, a better player for that left side for Arsenal forget to go because that left side for Arsenal, not really produce things today. Not really show working. The ball will go meet him, utilize them. But how you see Martinelli performance? Make I hear from you also, Galati.
I've said it and I'll keep saying it every time. I think I was very busy some weeks ago when you were doing the live for our second leg against Madrid, when everybody were hailing Martinelli for that goal. That was the same way he played it then, was the same way he played it today. Trust me, he never look up.
Galati, you there with me?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear me
you
now?
now. Go
Yes,
ahead.
I did with
Yeah, go
you.
ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Martinelli will never look up. Trust me, even till the match finish, he have you see that speed that we all believe that he has. Trust me, he have no
Mm,
strength to complement that speed, and that alone will always cost us. It's just like a Ganacho. We open Ganacho indecision will get better each season, but then it is declining every season. Martinelli is never that kind of a player that a team will have and thinks is going to go for a trophy. A starter. Now let's now leave the fact that he missed that one-on-one. Let's leave that part. Okay, they played a corner. Was it a corner or a free kick? Yes, it was a free kick from Rice. Now, a sharp player will never allow that ball leave its body anymore. Play it anyhow. Let it hit anybody from the defensive line. It will surely enter the post. No, he will never do that. He will touch the ball. Everybody knows his pattern. Once he is at that left wing, he will push the ball, and then cut in. Immediately he will cut into his left leg and then do the cross. That's literally what he does. Like no take on, no clean pass, no clean cross. If he cross too, na wahala. Yes, there are match like that yes, he tried, but trust me, he's not that kind of a player that
mm,
a team should have open.
No
The
be the no
funniest
be the
aspect
kind
is that
player where you go to rely on. Say yes, now he go save you. Now he
that is
just
it.
lead us to waiting. I mean, they talk
That
earlier on
is
the
it.
Galati where they talk say Martinelli no supposed to be a starter for this Arsenal team. A player where we say go come in for bench when people don't tire. You understand to come carry people run. If he score, you
Just
no
come
score.
and
You
run.
understand.
just come
But
and run your
in
run.
terms of that quality for that final
position
third, go
that
ahead.
position that he lost the one-on-one, trust me, a clean winger will either roof the ball to the far corner, to the top far corner of the post, just like the way Kvratsskhelia score Aston Villa. His own is still very much free than the one of Kvratsskhelia. It is not supposed to be Donnarumma that will save that ball. Trust me, two things are involved. It's either you place that ball so good that the ball walk past through the post, or it hit the bar, come out, and then maybe PSG player clear it out, or our player play it in. That kind of position is not supposed to be a debatable stuff for a keeper to be able to cover, because he was very, very free, and very, very far to the opponent. You can check
He
it.
gets all the chance in the world to play that ball for where keeper not supposed to see him.
All the chance. Okay, fine. You don't have the courage to go for goal. My boss, trust me, he can still pass the ball to Saka. You can watch the replay. You can watch the replay. Saka was there. And the funniest aspect is that he has done that thing twice, like that you will see Saka at the point of where he was supposed to pass. He will go for goal. And you are not a clinical finisher. And that one is too short. That one is too short. The only thing he can offer us is that link-up play that he was doing. And he was not even doing it perfectly, like the way Merino does.
So, but what do you think about? What do you think about Leandro Trossard's performance today? What do you think about Trossard's performance? Because to me, I think he tried to hold up play, get a good chance where we say the keeper also deny him. But what do you think about Trossard's performance today?
Trossard indecision is one of my problems that I'm having. Yes, I hear you. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
You there with me, Abi?
I there with you.
Okay. Yeah. Like his indecision is one of the problems that I have with him. If you are a striker, and you know that they have put you in that 9 position, please, why must you be playing like a midfielder? Why must you be playing like a left winger? The ball is in your leg around the 18 yard. Just play shots. Don't dress. The ball will be on his leg. Then he will be thinking if he was going to play with his right or play with his left.
But if I want come in the defense of Trossard now, say that thing they work for him, that in faking shots where we say he go fake him, like say he want take shot, then he go bring him come in other foot.
They work for him. Yes, they work for him when he's playing as a left winger, because that one is good at his 2 legs are good for shots. Yes,
and
he's very good at that feinting thing. Yes, but that thing is good if you are playing on your left wing, not when you are playing as a false 9. Imagine how PSG scored Arsenal. That was the same thing. They asked Dembele, what is your natural foot? Dembele said his natural foot is left, but he played penalties with right. How come? That is literally because he's good on both feet. Now they use him as the false 9.
Ogalati, you there with me? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I there with you. Kvratsskhelia cut in, and then laid the ball to Dembele. What did he do? Dembele played the ball immediately because nobody expected him to go for goal. But we all know that he's a two-leg player. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I hear you.
No, yes, nobody knows. Nobody knows that Dembele will go for goal there because we all know Dembele to be a winger. A normal winger. Hello, a normal winger will control the normal Dembele that we know. Immediately that ball was passed to him, he will control the ball with his left, put it to his right, then think maybe he was going to put the ball on the air for his players to nod to the post or go for shot with his right. By then we would have been able to cover up our holes. Trust me, I was not seeing the goal. Yes, I was thinking maybe Kvratsskhelia will actually want to dribble Timber and then play the shot. I didn't. Immediately he passed to Dembele. Dembele didn't waste any time. He now the same player, the same profile type of player, which is Dembele. The fact that Dembele is much very active than Trossard. They are both two leg players. They are both two leg players. When you are in that 9th position, all you can think about is play short. Don't do all that thing. Just play the shot. Let it hit anybody. Play it. Let it come down. Why is it that we are hailing Merino at that 9th position? Merino is not doing anything special. He was only trying to, anytime he see that ball, when he is at the position to play shot, he play it. When he's at the position to lay pass, he lay pass. Finish. And he does it better. He did it better. That is the exact assignment. Fine. I was even thinking maybe Arteta would think of maybe switching their position because immediately Partey got the yellow card. I felt like yes, he will actually play Trossard in Mikel Merino's position and then play Mikel Merino at the front top. Because there was a time in our team when everyone was injured. Trossard, hello. There was a time.
I hear you.
In our team when yes, there was a time in our team when everyone was having injury. Trossard played that position. And then all other players were at the front top. So why can't we do that thing? Just switch their position. Let Merino continue his rubbish at the front top, and I'm very sure he will get that goal. That ball that he scored, he himself realized that ball was an offside. Even me myself, I did not jubilate.
No be lie. So, but I totally hear you. I totally
immediately.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Even me myself, I didn't jubilate because I realized I knew immediately. But then I was just praying. I knew that prayer doesn't work like that. You don't pray for Ojoro.
So, but I get your point. I get your point. But in general, I think PSG are the deserved winners today. They then be the better side. They outclass Arsenal for that especially that first 20 minutes for the first half. The first half, more PSG. Arsenal get their own. I think the last 15 minutes, 15 minutes for the first half, Arsenal come grow more into the game, get their own chances. They even score at the very late hour of the first half.
Guess who the player?
They also not take their chance. But for me today, I also want to give credit to Bukayo Saka because yet again, him also show for this game. Say even if when the game they difficult, him go try to make things happen for inside this Arsenal team. And now why we say this team they really they rely on them. And now why many of us been on the talk a long time they come say these players like Saka really need help for this Arsenal team because some of the players where they play around them, they are the quality not really there on their level because you can see the difference of the quality between Saka and the quality of the likes of Trossard and Martinelli today. It really shows, say, yes, one guy better pass them, and one they try to make things happen. Because you also see how, he moved from that left wing, go from the right side when they go the left wing, try to create that ball for first half when Arsenal also know if he take because Martinelli also they off for that place, and even if they score him, the ball for still be offside. But you see the drive with which Saka take leave him wing, go the other side, try to make things happen. And also Declan Rice, another player will be say also try to make things happen. But like we don't talk, this Arsenal team really missed Thomas Partey today we're for inside that midfield. But going into the second leg now, with this defeat for inside Arsenal backyard, maybe the Emirates Stadium, Oga Lati, as Arsenal fan, you think say any hope still there for Arsenal for that second leg? Or to you, this matter don't get Tasibi, the water don't pass Gary. How you see him?
Deep down. Are you with me, sir?
I dare with you. Go ahead, my brother.
Deep down, I want to believe there's a remontada. Deep down in me. But trust me, even if perhaps there is going to be PSG not coming to joke. They have never win
the Champions League.
What is it called?
They never win Champions League before. The same thing with Arsenal.
Arsenal never win now. Everybody are striving to be a better team to go for this team. So why we now we have our luck. We have our luck in being the first to be at home. Hello?
I dare with you. Hello? I can hear you. I dare with you. I hear you.
We have our luck. We have our luck of playing at home first. You see, playing at home first is not because we want to win, or maybe you see that travel fatigue that those people will have coming with the pressure that they want to come and win in someone else's house. That is the main advantage of being at home. You are at home, you are resting.
Ogalati, I lose you, but go ahead.
God,
But like say your network, they do you one kind. But I get your point where you they make.
In fact,
every time.
I don't really understand why he's doing like this. Maybe I will go outside now.
I get the point where you they make, but I just want to tell you before, say, be every time they really they work like that. Sometimes we see, say, especially for knockout football, person if he come your house, come beat you, even with that, that coming to your house, even with that home advantage, that fans where you still get, they still come your backyard, come beat you, just like Arsenal do to Real Madrid for the quarterfinals where they go Bernabeu, go beat Real Madrid for there. But for me personally, I think say now the thing not the more difficult for Arsenal to they go Paris, where they go where say PSG go get that home support. Then like you talk, they play for inside their backyard. But if PSG still can't beat Arsenal for inside Arsenal home, now we say yes, it also they possible for Arsenal to still go there, go shock them. But Arsenal really need to show say them want are more than PSG on game day, because what did PSG teach Arsenal today? And I say PSG come Arsenal backyard and they show say they be serious team. They show say they won't win more than Arsenal, and them score the goal, because football match, no matter how you play rich, you now goals go win you football match. And PSG, they take their chance when they get them today. Arsenal, the chances where they get, Arsenal not take their chances. Maybe if they take their chances, they will come back to come win, maybe 2-1. But PSG also get enough chances to put this game to bed, maybe score 2 goals or even reach 3. So Arsenal also they lucky to leave them at 1-0 down as they know if come back. But that one means say when they go PSG backyard, they need to go show fight, they need to go play so much different, like waiting they play, unlike waiting they play for that first 20 minutes. Because if Arsenal go PSG backyard, will be Paris, go play for like the way they play for inside Emirates Stadium for that first 20 minutes, maybe before they go know what's in the happen, PSG don't score them 2 goals because this PSG team, they sabi, they good, they know how to, they know how to attack where and we see them how they dominate Arsenal for possession for that first 20 something minutes. But this one they come from fans of Manchester United. They say PSG, they're more aggressive. Yes, totally correct. Fans of Manchester United, PSG are the more aggressive side for the game. They really show say they want some more. But if you just join us, tell us what you think about PSG performance and also what you think about Arsenal performance. You think, say, this tie don't close for Arsenal, church don't close for Arsenal, or to you, Arsenal get chance for inside the second leg where they go play for France, for Paris. Because me, I think, say, that second leg, it go tough well because Arsenal know, say, that one, now do or die. If they no can score goal early or they no score goal at all to come they lead the game, now be say they don't come out. The chance to go to final for Germany don't come out. Be that fans of Manchester United also they talk say Arsenal really miss Thomas Partey. Yes, we don't talk that one and say Arsenal miss Thomas Partey, but no be excuse. The Arsenal players where they supposed also still show working. But yes, Arsenal miss a midfield general like Thomas Partey with the way, especially with the way PSG take dominate that first 20-15 minutes for inside the midfield. You go show it show say Arsenal really they miss a player like Thomas Partey. We supposed to help them control midfield and also help them push PSG back. But Oga Lati, if you hear me, with the return of Thomas Partey for that second leg, how you think say that midfield battle go be for Paris?
Partey, can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, they hear you. Go ahead, my brother.
Partey is the is arguably our best midfielder in this season. All true. Yes. Simply because he like the way he composed, the way he's very, very composed when he's on ball, both on and off the ball. The way how composed he is the main thing, is like it actually gives us our strength. Partey, if Partey was available in this match tonight, it's like everybody knows that the match, yes, they might score us fine, but the match will never end in 1-0. Why? Because Rice will be on lock. Boss, trust me, Rice na player. Rice na player. The free kick that Rice played, that later got deflected and went to Martinelli, I knew it very well that he would definitely go for goal at that position. If those people were queuing the wall up for maybe a area ball, trust me, that ball will enter post. They stand gidigba waiting for that right shot. They were standing tall for that right shot, and if that ball mistakenly passed that wall, it would definitely enter the post. And aside from that, when we are missing Partey, and then we decide that okay, fine, Giorgio should come in. I didn't mean Giorgio was available. Giorgio would have filled in for Partey this evening. But guess what? Rice actually did 2 jobs tonight. When he realized that the time was going and PSG were tired, Rice left a DM position and went for attack. He pushed the ball 2 to 3 times for our winger to cut in. They only have a single job to do. You know that was the first one was when he pushed the ball to Trossard, and Trossard put it on his left and then played that rubbish ball. That ball at that point in that place, Kvratsskhelia will score it, Dembele will score it, Nuno Mendes will score that ball in that place. Just play a straight shot that is very heavy. Why must you be playing ball with your side leg? Play it with the end of your boot. Let the ball be hit. that the keeper will not be able to throw it out. That was just the simple thing that they needed to do. Now, it now got to a point that Rice have to Rice needed to start sharing cake to those players. From the left wing, Rice will throw a pass down to Saka. From the right wing, Rice will throw a pass down to Martinelli.
And he still get defensive work for back, oh.
And he still get defensive work for back, and he did do him. It was more or less like Rice was supporting Kiwior at some point. You know, everybody was. Hello.
I did with you. I can hear you now. I did hear you now.
You know, nobody was talking about Kiwior tonight. Literally because he wanted to do his Kiwior thing tonight again. He lost the ball possession at some point. He lost a ball possession at some point. Guess who came for the cover up? Rice and Skelly. And
Skelly now another player will be saying, yeah. I be want to talk about Luis Skelly. I said another player will be saying show heart today. Once again, the boy show say, forget saying a young player, him show say he go continue to play without fear. Match, the fear around, because today when the Arsenal players also they find them difficult to play away from back. A lot of times now, Luis Skelly, they try to break that press of the PSG midfielders and all. So Luis Skelly too, I think, say even if the team don't perform at their that high level we expect, they are among one of the top performers from this Arsenal team today.
Boss, that guy, me have been saying it right from day one. Right from like when the season started. I'm sorry for going way back. I will come back to the discussion now. When the season started, we were talking, like people were talking about the breakout season. Like people, like players were voting for, like they were picking their breakout season for Arsenal youngsters. People were like calling Nwaneri, basically because of the way he touches ball last season. We see more of Nwaneri than Skelly last season. But me, I watch every Arsenal match. I watch both their women, both their under 15, under 16. I watch mostly because I take my time to study Arsenal a lot. I knew it already that this guy is never a 3. Lewis Kelly is never a 3. Lewis Kelly is a midfielder.
And a midfielder
but
in
see
being
what
naturally.
he's pulling up. Yes, but see what he is pulling up as a 3. The way he dragged down the ball, I was praying to God that, okay, please, Martinelli, just score this ball. Let his market value go up. If Martinelli had scored that goal, because it was Lewis Kelly that drive the ball down to the point where he laid the pass to Martinelli. It was Lewis Kelly that laid the pass, and that has been Lewis Kelly's strength. One thing I'm just begging, like if Arteta or any of those people in Emirates Stadium could even hear me, I just need to beg Lewis Kelly, MLS, let me short his name, MLS, to just stop doing that thing at our own half yard. You can do it. You can do it when you are outside like that. Don't do those things in front of box. A thing in front of our box, it will always cost you. There is more pressure. There's more pressure of you losing the ball when you are at our own yard than you doing it on the opponent's yard, because you have nothing to lose in that position. That is the jigs. That is the secret of what he's doing. Other players use hand. To guide ball when they are driving ball. Players like Kovacic, they use hand. Players like Fellaini, players like Pogba, they use hand. There are different type of ways players cover ball. But Lewis Kelly is more or less like a Marcelo reincarnate.
So, but I am make I ask you something now, because today when I dey look the Arsenal bench, my mind can't go back to January transfer window where Arsenal get opportunity to bring in at least maybe one striker or one winger. How you see the decision where the club make not to bring attacking reinforcement for January transfer window? Because today when I look the bench, I just shake my head. I say that decision, just come out well at all. Now very wrong decision, and it don't come bite Arsenal for sure. How you see that decision for
They knew
January?
it.
Mm,
They knew it right from day one. They
mm,
knew it, and even me myself, I knew it that we were never going to make any transfer during the
mm.
January transfer window. Why? Because they believe Arsenal is never a team that paid that kind of money that we are paying players now. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead here.
Arsenal don't pay players the way we are the way we are paying players now.
Mm,
We now have players collecting is it not 350?
mm,
Havertz is collecting 350. We are having players collecting 240, 300. So they like it's that thing is far beyond us, beyond just signing players from January.
mm,
They were trying to balance their book. They were trying to balance their book because no player no player will want to come in a January transfer window and we want him to be a squad player, or we want him to come and help us, and will not be talking about 350 again.
mm. But but
400,
but but my,
350
my
again.
brother, if you get where they come from now, yes, you go look at the wage structure and all that. But at the end of the day, the thing go either work out for you or you no go work out. But in my opinion, I think say that decision, it not really help Arsenal at all. Because if you look the bench today,
Is
you
it,
said you see
it
him
does
now.
not.
When Arsenal need a striker to come in, the coach don't see anybody to put. They put defender. Because as at that time, even PSG where they lead 1-0, they bring in strikers, they bring in offensive players. Now call you where they find goal. You get me?
It was just it. Yes, I was getting you now. It was
Mm,
just more or less like it should not be as if he did not make any sub.
exactly.
That was the thing he did. I was even expecting Nwaneri.
Mm,
That thing was very,
earlier.
very obvious. That thing, you see that moment that he brought in White. White would have cost us the game. Trust me, White can never mark down Kvratsskhelia. Waiting White won't do. White will no balance since he don't go in that injury. We all know that he has been playing with injury for over 4 months.
Mm,
White has been playing with injury for over 4 months. Over 4 months, okay? For almost a season, he had that injury within him before he went for that surgery. Why? Because Arteta was still contemplating on who to use as his number three if White leave on injury. That was the problem. He has no belief in those young guys.
mm. True. So,
He
but
has no belief.
Ogala,
He
before we go wrap up the stream, Ogala, before we go wrap up the stream, make I ask you, what do you expect this Arsenal team to do so much better for the second leg?
What we always do the best, and what was that?
Mm,
Play our normal formation and go all in. Whatever it is that happened, we have tried.
mm,
But it would have been very, very good if we it would be a lot heartbreaking getting to the final and then we are now missing another player.
mm.
Trust me, either Barca or Inter, playing Barca or Inter is never a good opponent for us. That one I'm
But
very
but
sure of it.
but but at the end of
But
the
it is
day,
a cup game.
yeah, go ahead.
But it is a cup game. The better
Mm,
the better team will win. And if football and God is on your side, then you can just emerge the winner.
okay.
And trust me, if Arsenal should win this UCL this season, if we like in my wildest dream, if we can just win that Champions League, trust me, Arsenal will never go down again.
So, but
Let's
make
not
we
talk
see,
about
make we see if the Arsenal team go actually overturn this 1-0 defeat. Because now I think say to the
we
put
will
eye for the
overturn it.
finals FIFA. Yeah, to the
We
put
will
eye for the finals
definitely
FIFA.
overturn it.
Okay. You're very confident and you're positive.
You
But
heard
it's
it
been a
here first.
fantastic
You
yeah.
heard it.
Go
You
ahead.
heard it here first. Oga
Mm.
Pos, you heard it
I
here
did hear you,
first.
my
And
brother. Go ahead.
by God's grace, I will come back. I will come back next week. I will come back next week to tell you that I told them, just like Burna
Mm.
Boy's, just like
Burna
Burna
Boy
Boy album.
album
I told them.
title. All right. But it's been a fantastic
Yes.
stream. We don't talk about what
Now,
we see from Arsenal. Yeah, go ahead. You want to talk
now
something, Ogalati?
the only thing I'm just praying. Yes. The only thing I'm just praying is that we should kill the match from either first half or second half. We will surely equalize them within the first 20 minutes. That one is very
Mm.
certain for me. Trust me. But can we just put the winner and then defend the goal? Because anything that makes us enter an extra time with those people, we are or we are
Ogalati, you
done.
there with me?
That is just it.
Okay. But it's been a fantastic stream with you today, Ogalati. Also, Organic be inside the building with us. But we don't talk about Arsenal performance and what we see from the PSG team. And Ogalati also talk some things when he thinks that the Arsenal team will do so much better for the second leg for Paris in 1 week time. And for me personally, I think this Arsenal team need to be more aggressive, especially for that midfield battle. But they will also get some good news with the return of Thomas Partey for midfield, and that one go free Declan Rice, make if he do a lot of attacking work, we then we need them to do, because Arsenal actually need goals for Paris if they won't reach the final for Munich. But some people, you don't sure will come up for studio today. If you join us late, if you go back to watch a recap, because we don't talk for almost 1 hour. Ogalati, thank you very much for your time today, my brother. A good night. Everybody will join us today.
Thank you
On a
very
good night, my
much.
people.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.